FitnessInformant.com and Fitness Informant's official YouTube page or Facebook page. I'm FI President Ryan Buck. I want to thank you for stopping by. Check out our 100% honest, no bullshit review of Killer Labz Noxious Extreme Pump Powder. Pump powders are huge. A lot of pre-workouts now are coming with just focus on energy and focus and strength and forgetting about pump, or maybe the pump's just not good enough. Secondary pump powders help get that pump we look for in the gym, and there's more to the pump than just looking swole. It actually helps improve muscle recovery rather quickly. So Noxious. Today we're going to talk about Noxious on 5 different categories. First, we're going to talk about the ingredient profile. We're going to go down the ingredient list, explain to you what each one does and if it's dosed sufficiently. Then we're going to talk about the effectiveness. Third, we're going to talk about taste. Fourth, we're going to talk about mixability. And then finally, we're going to talk about value on this product. Killer Labz Noxious. It's pineapple mango madness. Starts with 3 grams of L-citrulline. The clinical dosage of pure L-citrulline is 3 to 5 grams. If it's citrulline malate, it would be 6 to 8 grams. So this actually comes in right at the low end of the clinical dosage of pure citrulline at 3 grams. Now, your typical pre-workout is going to have citrulline as well, so this is going to be in addition to that pre-workout if you take one. Citrulline is going to help improve blood flow, which ultimately gives you that pump. Next, you have glycerol powder at 2 grams. Glycerol powder is also known as Hydromax. Hydromax is the patent term of it, or the trademark term of it, at 2 grams. 2 grams of glycerol powder is good. I've seen this as high as 5 grams before. I really like glycerol powder, so I like mine on the higher end, but 2 grams is really kind of where I've seen it across the board. What this does is it really takes your muscle and it turns it essentially into a sponge, and you absorb all the water to give you that full feeling in the gym to help feed different nutrients to your muscles as you work out, which ultimately helps improve recovery time. Then you have 1 gram of Mateen Sulfate. Mateen Sulfate does really 2 things. 1, it produces more NO in your body, nitric oxide. But 2, it also sort of tricks your pain receptors. So if you're on that last curl and you know that it's painful, Mateen Sulfate goes in, tricks your brain into saying that you actually don't hurt. Now this isn't a bad thing, you're not going to break anything, but it allows you to finish that rep to increase the pump overall. Then you get 125 milligrams of L-norvaline. Now I've seen L-norvaline dosed higher in pre-workouts, up to 200 milligrams before. And what L-norvaline is going to do, it's going to inhibit your body from shutting off your nitric oxide production. Your body's going to shut off your NO production at some point. With L-norvaline, it goes in and says, keep producing NO. I want that pump and I want it today. 125 milligrams, decent. It could be higher, but not terrible. And then lastly, you have Epidenium, which is 50 milligrams, also known as horny goat weed. This is what really kind of increases your sexual activity or your sexual arousedness, right? Horny goat weed is used in a lot of test boosters, etc. This is going to improve blood flow at 50 milligrams. Overall, not bad. Overall, the profile, standard. Nothing crazy jumps off with this, but it's dosed well, which is nice. It's using proven pump ingredients in which we've done a lot of research behind, like citrulline, Mateen, and glycerol powder. So for profile-wise, good. In terms of effectiveness, yes, I mean, you can take 1 and you can even take 2 scoops of this. 1 scoop is 8 grams, 2 scoops would be 16. 2 scoops, you're gonna get one hell of a pump if you take 2 scoops. 1 scoop mixed with a pre-workout, great pump. You're gonna see it, feel it, and make sure you take it on leg day 2 because it's just as important. How can you tell if it's working? Obviously, you look in the mirror, and if you bigger up, then you know that it's working for you. Also, it works in terms of lactic acid reduction, and you don't have as much muscle soreness because the fluids in your muscles are going to bring nutrients into the blood in your muscles that are going to help repair those torn tissues that you've done while you work out. So you should essentially have less muscle soreness as well when you have an optimal pump powder. So overall, decent profile, good effective product. In terms of flavor, this one was pineapple mango madness. I actually like fruity flavors, and fruity, I mean, that sounds weird, but I like tropical flavors. So I like pineapples, I like mangoes, and I like orange. So 1 scoop size is that there. It's a rounded scoop on the bottom. I'm actually going to go ahead and mix it up for you all here on camera so you can see the mixability. Taste-wise, okay. I think pineapple is one of those tastes that are really hard to do. I've never really had a pineapple supplement powder that I loved, that I was like in love with. Now pump powder, this is only 8 grams, so depending on how much water you use, it can really dilute the flavor of it. You can also mix it in with your pre-workout. It really doesn't change the flavor too much of the pre-workout. 8 grams, you can see it's yellow, like pineapple. It's a very bright yellow in terms of mixability. If you look closely, I'm not sure if the camera can pick this up, you can see particles kind of floating and sinking to the bottom. So mixability on this could be a little better. And again, I mean, it doesn't taste horrible by any means, but it doesn't really give off a pineapple taste for me. So taste and mixability both could be improved, but overall this is a good pump powder. It's sufficiently dosed on ingredients that are proven, that we've researched before. It mixes okay, it tastes okay, and effectiveness as well. It's 30 servings. It retails for between $35 and $40 depending on where you get it. There are a lot of pump powders now that will give you 20 servings for $40. So in terms of value, this is one of the better values of a pump powder out there. Now, some of the ones that give you 20 servings for $40 give you like 6 grams of L-citrulline, 5 grams of Hydromax, and then betaine or something else. You're still getting 5 or 6 ingredients actually on this one for the amount that they do. So you get citrulline, glycerol, agmatine, norvaline, and epimedium, which is 5 ingredients, which overall it's not bad. So I would recommend. Here, we're back now. I would recommend that you guys can invest in this. It is a value product at $35, $36, 30 servings. It's going to last you a little bit longer than the competition. It's not as effective as the 20 servings for $40, so it's right in line in terms of value. Not terrible. But check below in the description box. Check the website to see if we have any discount codes that can save you a few dollars on this pump powder, because that would in turn just make it more valuable for all of you out there. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe now box here below to stay up to date with all of our new reviews right here at the Fitness Informant YouTube page. For this full review, check out our official website, fitnessinformant.com, and read the in-depth review. Follow us on all our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. And like I mentioned, for this review, all other reviews, and huge supplement deals, visit us on our official website. We're at fitnessinformant.com.